What's going on, squad? Today, we're going to be testing whether or not high zoom optics actually reduce your recoil, either magnitude of recoil and or visual recoil like they did in Warzone 1. All right, guys, now let's test the recoil. I have the M4A1 or the XM4. What is this gun called? I don't know. All right, guys, now let's check out the recoil patterns with iron sights, and then we're going to move on to the other optics. I'm using the M4, and I built it for recoil control and aiming stability. We're going to go up about 9 meters here, and we're going to check all the way to the left, or to the right, excuse me, and we're just going to fire 30 rounds. All right? 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, since the recoil patterns are slightly different each time, we're going to do 2 separate ones. Okay, that is with max recoil control and no optic. Now let's try with an optic. All right, now we are 9 meters away again, and we have my favorite optic in the game, the VLK. Let's put it right here. And 1, 2, 3. Wait, let me go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Shoot. All right, we're going to do one more. Move over just a tiny eensy-weensy bit right at the bottom here. And okay, let's see the results. As you can see here, there is slightly less recoil. I would say maybe like 5%, but let's shoot one more just to be sure here. 9 meters. One more right here and go. So we're looking at these three, right? The line starts right here. And we're looking at these two. This is iron sights. This is VLK. It looks like it slightly, ever so slightly, reduces recoil. Horizontal bounce is about the same, maybe slightly tighter. But the vertical magnitude, I would say maybe like 5%, but it's almost negligible. But it looks like the VLK helps a little bit. Now let's try some other optics. All right, we are back again. Let's get right up to 9 meters. I don't know why I'd not do 10, but 9 will work. Okay, 9 meters, aiming at the bottom here. Make sure that we're crouched. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, by the way, this is with the Schlager 3.4x. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay. Let's do one more. Let's try to keep them a little bit close. The problem is I don't want them to overlay. Here we go, 9 meters. Right here to the right, or the left. 1, 2, 3, go. This one's already starting to disappear. So as you can see here, iron sights, okay, VLK, Schlager 3.4. It looks like it's helping vertical magnitude and horizontal bounce. Nothing really. Vertical magnitude, very, very little. Let's try another scope. All right, we got to go 9 meters again. We'll go right here, 9 meters. Now this is with the Delta 4X. All right, let's put it right here. I don't want them to overlay. 1, 2, 3, fire. We'll do one more. 1, 2, 3, fire. Looks like the Delta maybe helps a little bit with recoil. The first pattern is almost identical to the iron sight pattern over here. The second pattern helped a tiny bit. But I think the help it's giving is just so negligible. It might be like a 2% reduction in recoil or a 0% reduction in recoil. The recoil patterns in this game are slightly different from one another. It's not an exact recoil every single time. I mean, they're close, but it looks like the Delta maybe might help with recoil slightly. The problem is that visual recoil. Let's try another scope. All right, this is with the Cronin 0P. I believe this is a 5x optic. Yes, we are at exactly 9 meters away. And one more time, we're going to go down to the bottom right here. Make sure it doesn't overlay, so about right there. 1, 2, 3, fire. Kind of running out of room here. Shit. Okay, let's see if I can do it one more time. Here we go. I don't know if we're going to be able to see the one on the left. The last shot ended about right there. You can kind of see it. So from my testing here, it looks like optics might help with recoil control. if it's any recoil control, it's probably like a 2 to 3% reduction in horizontal and a 2 to 3% reduction in vertical. So I would actually say they do not help with recoil control, but I want to go back to my VLK and I want to show you something with the VLK and the reason why I love the VLK optic. All right, this is the Delta 4. Let's look at the visual recoil of the Delta 4. Remember, this is a 4X, but I actually think it's a 5X. I don't know why it's called the Delta 4, but let's look at the Delta 4. Visual recoil, and go. Terrible. Let's try another scope. Okay, this is the Schlager 3.4X, so it has less optical zoom, even less optical zoom than the VLK, mind you. Let's take a look at the visual recoil. Not as bad. Okay, one more time. But still very bouncy. Let's try the VLK. All right, here we have the VLK, which is my favorite optic in the game here. Beautiful. Let's look at the visual recoil of the VLK. Still a decent amount. Obviously, this game does have a lot more visual recoil. But it definitely smooths it up. Now, let's look at that and go back to the Schlager 3.4 one more time. Okay, back on the Schlager. Here we go. Visual recoil test. I mean, it's bouncing all over the place. I mean, you're not going to get rid of all the bounce. I mean, you kind of can with tuning and recoil control and everything, but there's no tune on this weapon. It's just basic recoil attachments. One more time. You can see all the visual bounce. Now back to the VLK one more time. Crouch. Now it's still bouncy. Yes, the visual recoil in Warzone 2 and Modern Warfare 2 is quite high, and I kind of like it that way because there's no more UGM8 beams. But the VLK, in my opinion, does help a lot with visual recoil. One more time. Still bouncy, but not nearly as bouncy as the Schlager 3.4. I'll do a side-by-side comparison right now. All right, we're going to take one more look at the iron sight at 9 meters versus the VLK, okay? 1, 2, 3, go. We're going to fire 2 clips right at the bottom here and fire. 1, here we go, and fire. Kind of wanted to do this test one more time just to see if the VLK actually reduces recoil. Let's go over to the VLK. What? How do I die? How am I going to kill myself? Uh-oh. I didn't think this one through. I don't have a throwing knife. Maybe I can catch it. Come. Oh my god, is it gonna hit me? Is it gonna hit me? Oh! I gotta try that again. Hold on. Wait. Did you just catch your throwing knife? Back on the same spot, 9 meters. Go back up 9 meters with the VLK, which is my favorite optic. All right, iron sight to the right. Wait. 0.99. VLK to the right. Right at the bottom. 1, 2, 3, fire. Okay. The recoil pattern is basically identical. And that's what I thought. I thought over there when we did that test, that was kind of an anomaly. Well, not an anomaly, but the recoil patterns differ in this game each time, which I kind of like. It's not over the top different. It's definitely some form of a skill gap. And it keeps people from absolutely beaming you from 100 meters with the weapon. But after all my testing, I think scopes, like the VLK, or any optic that's over like a 3X, I do not think they help with recoil in any way. I do think some of them, like the VLK, help slightly with visual recoil, and that's about it. But we're not going to find any of this out until real stats come out on SimGG and or True Game Data does some crazy visual recoil test with all of his wizardry. But as far as right now goes, I do not believe scopes help with any form of recoil. Well, those are my findings, guys. I usually don't do videos like this, but I figured it'd be kind of fun. Do something different, switch it up, do a testing video. I might start doing more of these in the future. Let me know down in the comments if you want me to do more of these in the future. I just like to keep it fresh. You know what I mean? I mean, just doing a class setup video after class setup video after class setup video, it does get kind of boring. So I like to switch it up, and I thought this would be perfect. It's informative, it's different, it's creative. So yeah, if you ended up enjoying today's content, let me know by dropping a like, subscribe if you're a brand spanking new, and if you want to stay up to date with every single one of my videos, go ahead and hit that bell notification icon. Good luck out there, guys. Happy hunting. Till next time, Stern out.